Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're here for a book haul and an unboxing, and I have a lot of stuff, so it should be fun. Sorry if you can hear my dryer. We are prepping for the typhoon that's coming, and I was going to film this next week, but since we may not have power next week, I figured I'd film it now and schedule it for next week instead. So, I don't know where to start. I got a bunch of books. I'll do the book outlet box last because it's at the bottom of the pile. So I'm just gonna grab a chunk and start going. I know I have a couple of the same author in here. I don't know if the books are together. It does not look like they are. Maybe I can fix that. All right, so first up I have a couple of books from Christina Henry, who I've never read before, but her books really much intrigue me. So the first one I have is Lost Boy, and this is a Peter Pan retelling, and all I know is it's a dark version. So there was once a version of my story that everyone knows, and then there's the truth. This is how it happened, how it went from being Peter Pan's first and favorite lost boy to his greatest enemy. This is the truth about the story of Captain Hook. So it could be really cool. It could be kind of dark. It could be both. The next one I have is The Mermaid. This one is fairly new and it's tiny. I mean, this is not a very big paperback to begin with, but it's like funny shaped. We found this one in London, but I didn't buy it in London. I waited until I got back to the States to buy it. My daughter's lying on the floor over here, so if you hear weird noises in the background besides the dryer, it's probably her rolling around the floor. So this one is, there was once a mermaid called Amelia who could never be content in the sea, a mermaid who longed to know all the world and all its wonders, so she came to live on land. So, cool, I'm good. Next, I have The Bear and the Nightingale and The Girl in the Tower. I bought these ones because they were on the buy two get one free. This one was in that and this one was not. But since I didn't have this one, I went ahead and bought it anyways, even though it wasn't part of the sale. So I don't know much about them except for the fact they're supposed to be really good. This one, the little top says, the winter lasts most of the year at the edge of the Russian wilderness, and in the long nights, Vasilisa and her siblings love to gather by the fire to listen to their nurse's fairy tales. So I'm not sure what it's about. All I know is it's a 3-book trilogy, and I have books 1 and 2. And I'm really curious about them. I've heard wonderful things. So it was on sale, so I bought both. All right, so the next thing I got was, I don't know if I remember, but months and months ago, probably in January, February timeframe, I bought a Nora Roberts book. Ooh, I forgot a book from my stack. I bought a Nora Roberts book at a thrift store or a secondhand bookstore. It's called Book Off in Hawaii. And I finally read it and I really liked it. So I bought book 2 and 3 to go with it. So this one is The Bay of Sighs and this one is The Island of Glass. They go with the Stars of Fortune books. They're the rest of the trilogy. I find it odd that this one is glossy and this one is not. The first one is not, but the second one is glossy. I find it strange. I'm most of the way through it. I keep putting it down to read other books, but it's really good. It's really cute. It's really funny. It's got some good sexy scenes in it. It's for the sexiness part of romance novels. But it's kind of like I don't want to say magical realism because it's more supernatural. So it's like a supernatural romance. It's cute and it's funny and I really enjoy it. So I'm going to keep reading this and I'll add this in when I need a break from my ginormous September TBR that's all fantasy. But I'm really enjoying these books. So I'm going to keep reading those. So to go along with the 2 for $3 that I got, the second Bear the Nightingale book, I also got Crazy Rich Asians and Rich People Problems. However, I did not realize this is book 1 and 3. I'm missing book 2. I didn't know. I thought they were 1 and 2, but apparently they're 1 and 3. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get the other one. Let's be real here. I had no intention of reading these books until I saw the trailer for the movie. The trailer for the movie looks so cute. I went and bought the book so I could read it first. So yeah, I'm gonna read these. All I know is that they're rich people who are Asian. I don't know. So the next book I got, actually the most recent book I got, the book I bought like 2 days ago, was Bright We Burn by Kirsten White. This is the 3rd book to the Vlad the Impaler. What is the actual name of the trilogy? Something about conquering. I don't remember what the name of the actual trilogy is, but it's the And I Darken, Now We Rise, Bright We Burn. This is book 3. It's the end of the trilogy. It's the Vlad the Impaler Genderbender, where book 1 follows her childhood, birth to mid-adolescence. The 2nd book follows a lot of war. This is the 3rd book. I barely started it. I'm like 20 pages in. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I needed a little break from this one though, because this one is a little bit, these books are a little heavy because they're very, very violent. But they're extremely good. They are historical fiction. Of course, the genderbender part is not real, but the basic information is. And so I've actually went through and did a little bit of research, and I say a little bit, I mean I spent a couple of hours looking on websites and looking up facts and stuff, and there's so much of this that's real. These are Vlad the 2nd or 3rd, I can't remember which one it is, and his little brother Radu, which is what the first book is about. They were sold to the Ottoman Empire as a sign of peace, that Wallachia would not start war with the Ottoman Empire. That part's true, except for Vlad in the book is a girl named Lada instead of Vlad. And they were raised in the Ottoman Empire, which is true. I kind of did a little bit of research to find out as much as I could in a short amount of time, and it was actually pretty true to history. So I'm having a lot of fun reading it. She said that she definitely gave them backstories, gave them motivations, added little stories to it, but overall she tried to do a good job, and I'm liking them a lot so far. And I'm not sure why I'm giving you an entire synopsis and review on these books when I still need to do my wrap up. Maybe I'm just in wrap up mode, I don't know. I'm gonna move on now though. Okay, so to go on the same vein as the Crazy Rich Asians, another book series that I wasn't intending on reading until I saw the trailer for was The Darkest Minds. So I went ahead and got the whole box set because it was, I think normally $35, but I got it 25% off, so I got it for like $20 for 4 books, which is like $5 a book. So I was happy with that. So I got the whole series. I got The Darkest Minds, The Never Fade, In the Afterlight, and Through the Dark. I don't have the newest book, which is like book 4. It's like a spin-off, not the same characters. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that the trailer looked awesome. It's something about kids with superpowers and people who are trying to annihilate them. Either way, I thought it sounded good, so I got it. The next book that I got, that was, it's kind of funny because they had that 50% off sale recently, which I have not gotten that box for, so that box will not be in this haul, so that box will be in the next haul. I got the Poppy War, and then the Poppy War ended up being in that half price sale, and I'm kind of kicking myself for buying it too soon, but I had no idea it was coming. So I don't know what this is about, besides war, and bloodiness, and war, and war. So I'm not in the mood for another war book after the Vlad books right now, but when I am in the mood for another war book, I have one. So I've been hearing some mixed opinions about these books. I've been hearing they're wonderful, I've been hearing they're horrible. I got Uprooted and I got Spinning Silver. They're not in the same series. They're just by the same author. They're by Naomi Novak. I don't remember what this one's about. But I was told it was really good by a friend. But I've also heard it's terrible, so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to find out for myself. And then this one is about Rumpelstiltskin, which I thought was kind of cool. Or Rumpelstiltskin-ish. Again, I've heard some people hate it. I've heard some people love it. So I bought them both. I'm gonna find out for myself. I thought this was gonna be a hardcover so they'd match. So they'd be like, oh look, they go together. It's paperback. I don't know how I managed that one, but oh well. The next book I got is part of my TBR for this month, and that is The Sea Witch. My friend wants to read it with me really bad, and so I was like, yeah, I'll go for it. And again, this is one of those books that I was really interested in reading, and I had a good coupon for Barnes & Noble, and it brought everything way down. And when I get those coupons, which is very seldomly, I take advantage. So I had like, you know, a normal coupon, and then I also had like a discount on top of that, so I ended up getting things for like quite a bit off. So I got a decent sized box, and a quarter of these books came out of that box, and this was one of them. And I'm going to be reading this month because I have a friend who wants to buddy read it with me, which I love buddy reading, just so you know. And this one will be read this month. It's the origin story for Ursula, and I love Little Mermaid. It's not my favorite, but it's close. And the origin stories are always fun for me. The last book that I bought before the box, well, recently, I don't know how to say this, is the Rick Riordan's Trials of Apollo. This is the third book, The Burning Maze. It's the third book in the 5-book series. I want to say that Magnus Chase is a 3-book series, and this one's a 5-book series. I had the first 2 of both. I wanted the Barnes & Noble exclusive of both 3rd books. They ran out of the Magnus Chase book, which is now in stock. I have not bought it yet because I have no money. But this one was in stock, and so I went ahead and bought this one. If you're wondering how I afford all these books, I don't. It was my birthday month, and my family sucks, and no one ever buys me birthday presents. So I bought them for myself. Now I have 2 books that were sent to me. One of them was sent to me by a lovely viewer, Miss Renee. I have the book. I am so excited to read it. So this is Lifelike, and Renee went to the signing and got it. Ooh, where's the page? Got it signed and personalized for me, which I am so excited about. And it's a beautiful copy. It's a big floppy hardback, paperback, and I am so excited to read this. I want to read this really soon. And then me and another friend did kind of a book trade. I wanted to get my hands on the special edition of this. I ended up buying the Kindle version so I could read it when it first came out, but this finally came in the mail, and I am so excited to have it now that I have it in my possession and I've shown it to you guys. I can put it with the rest of them. And I liked it. I don't know what everyone else is complaining about. It's a fun, cute little episode-ish version of the story. This one I haven't actually read because I just got it. I read the Kindle. But I'm excited to have it still. Now, onto my box. I need my scissors. Okay. My battery is blinking at me. And I don't know if this is the good battery or the extra battery. If it's the good battery, I'll be able to finish. If it's the extra battery, I'll have to go get the other one. Which is fine. With the storm coming, I wanted them both to be charged anyways. I was just hoping that I'd be able to do my 2 videos that I have to do today before I had to charge it. That way I have 2 freshly charged batteries. But whatever. All right, box is open. Receipt, paper. All right. So the first thing I have in here is The Reluctant Queen. I don't know if this was a book that has more than one book to it. It says book 2. Okay, so there's probably book 1 in here also. Let me see. Aha. Book 1 and book 2. All right, so my battery died. So here I am trying to get comfortable again. So we have 1 and 2. The Queen of Blood and the Reluctant Queen. I don't remember what this is about.
He's too cute, he can stand there.
An idealistic young student and a banished warrior become allies in a battle to save their realm in the first volume of the mesmerizing new epic fantasy series filled with political intrigue, violent magic, and malevolent spirits and thrilling adventure. No idea what's about. Cool.
He's too cute, I can't take him out.
The next book that I got is The Library of Auschwitz, which I have been really interested in reading for a while. I saw Haley in Bookland just mention this book, and I went and I looked at it, and she doesn't seem too interested in reading it, but I am. And it's based on a true story of an Auschwitz prisoner, and it's about their libraries and burning books and stuff, and this is based on the experiences of her life Auschwitz prisoner. This is the incredible story of a girl who risked her life to keep the magic of books alive during the Holocaust. So probably going to make me cry. So I'm not reading it right now, but soon. Well, soon-ish, because all my books are soon. The next thing I got is Jacoby. No idea what it's about. The little thing on the front says Sherlock Holmes crosses Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm okay with that. I have no idea what it's about. But I have the next 3 books in my cart on Book Outlet for when I actually start this. I can actually go buy those. Oh yay, a fatty. Sorry, my cat was in my closet, and now he's not.
He's out of the closet now.
Okay, you can go in now. So the last book that I bought for myself in this was the 3rd book to the Magician series. My friend Ashley has been trying to get me to read The Magicians forever and ever and ever, and I've slowly been collecting them, and now that I have all 3, I actually read them. And then lastly, not for me, I bought my son Scythe and Thunderhead. This one is the Target edition, and this one's from Walmart. The books that you get in the Book Outlet boxes can come from anywhere. So yeah, these are for him because we listened to them on our trip and he adored them. So he wanted his own copy. So I got them for him. This one has been through a little bit. It's kind of sad, but he'll be fine. He'll love them anyways. So yeah, that's it for my Book Outlet book box haul thing. If you would like to read any of these books with me, let me know. And until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.